All right, guys, what's going on? I hope everyone's doing well. I wanted to talk a little bit about my live trades. My best month since I've been prop slash day trading. I've been in the markets for about 7 years, but I've been prop slash day trading for about a year and a half ish now, and we had a pretty good month. And what I like to do is I like to go over my live trades, show my live trades, kind of what was going on. I think it's interesting to go back and watch trades, and then you guys can do that with me, and maybe we can all learn something here, and I can show you guys what was going on in my head at the time and what goes on in my head when I go back and look at them as well. And these are sped up and they're kind of chopped up to get through it quicker for our convenience. It is not every trade. It is also not every winner. It is not every loser. But you will see the payout calendars and things like that at the end. I am a profitable prop trader. I'm also a profitable personal account trader, which is more of just swing trading, buy and hold, position trading, things like that. But we'll just get into it. If you don't know, I like to trade on volume. I now use Bookmap, a little bit of order flow, stuff like that. Nothing too fancy. You can see here on the 30-second, price has come down, and it's kind of bottoming out in this area, and that's why I bought it, because on Bookmap there was a lot of support there. This was a key level, as you can see, looking to the left on the 5-minute. It sit there 7,510, so it's right around 7,500. It's got a clear stop loss level. Like, I love this trade all day. I have to try and take it. It's got a clear invalidation level right there below the low. It's getting some nice, it's not getting crazy volume through there, but it's getting enough. It's like where the sellers just don't desire it, and it's really just aggressive market buyers that are just coming in and hitting it. But we take that off for $770 for the day. This market has been really choppy the last couple weeks, so this was kind of a see money, take money thing for me. And the only thing that really kept me going through it was psychological discipline, and I've worked on that greatly. And if there's any key to trading, that's what it is. And I'm not great at it. I'm pretty bad at it. I'm just trying my best. We've just improved some. You can see here on this trade, on the 2-minute, when it goes back over there, there's a nice wick. You see that wick? It's red, but it doesn't matter. There's a nice wick that we entered on, and it's wicking right up out of that level there. It's got a little bit of volume. At least it's not on low volume. Of course, it would be great if the volume was higher. If you don't know my strategy, one of my entry models is technically in a trend. Price comes down just like that on the 30 seconds. It wicks into a previous support level, gets pushed out on volume, and you buy it on the wick. You can wait for the wick to happen, or you can buy it on that level, and then you've got a clear stop loss. Of course, not financial advice. You do your own stuff, but this is what I do. This is what I do. Right there, we take it off. I think we made like $850 something that day. And today, this was not a good trade. You can see that's the 5-minute, and market is just chop-a-lopping. It's just chopping through there. This was the market pretty much this whole time. I don't do terrible in a balanced market. I really don't, because I have strategies for a balanced market, and I have strategies for a trending market. And I pretty much have 3 entry models, and I've kind of gone over some of them, I believe, in previous videos, but I need to remake those videos better editing, stuff like that. But as you can see here, it's just chopping, and I bought it way up there, and it's just not really doing anything. We closed it for a small loss that day. I just that was like a 30-minute trade, but I just cut you guys the suffering that I had to sit through for 30 minutes of just watching it slowly eat my P&L alive. I think we lost like $250 that day. So right here, same thing as some of the other trades. We've been kind of running this setup for the last week, or on this week. So prices pulled up right through there. It's got some decent volume. It had some really hard volume into the selling, and it was really aggressive on Bookmap, but there was no follow through. There really wasn't. But then it gets back above the pre-market highs, and it wicks into there. It kind of makes more of like a doji this time. You can see on that red doji, it's like the third candle over on the 2-minute from that large fair value gap that was created. A lot of the time, those things will wick into the fair value gap, and it will wick into the key level inside the fair value gap. You can see here, I mean, what you would love to see is for that to hold, because that means that there was aggressive buyers there for that price to wick out, and you would want the buyers to obviously keep buying it to show that that's a desirable level. They're kind of hitting it here, but they don't want it higher. Like, they're just not super heavy on the volume as well. You can see that volume is coming in, but it's kind of light. But look, it turns out to be a decent trade. I just don't trust it. As you can see, it's kind of coming down on me. You know, it was real hard for me to hit my full take profits. And normally I set a take profit for around, depending on the day, around $600 to $1,000, and I trade with one mini on ES. I used to trade NQ, but NQ is just a little too much here lately. It's like 50 points is $1,000, and it just goes, man. It can just rip $1,000 against you, no problem. But you can see that, man. I mean, look at that. I mean, sellers just came in there and hit it, just kind of slammed it, you know. And looks like this might have been around some news. I don't really remember. Oh, yep, 10 o'clock. It could have been around news. But buyers are holding that level, and I closed it right there it was only like a $500 or $480 day. And that thing turned straight around from that exact point and made new lows. If I hadn't have sold it right there, it would have came down and hit my stop loss and everything. So to think I was like not even 1 point away from my take profit, and then it ran all the way to where my stop loss was. Oh man, that will tilt you. That'll ruin your trading day, won't it? Something like that happens, you just gotta lock out, man. You just gotta lock yourself out. I'm glad they have that feature here on Top Step. But right here, we're doing, it's kind of boring. Same type of thing. We're not the only one so far that we did different. The bottoming strategy was on the first trade. Right here, we got the 2-minute. We got the wicks into it. It's not the best setup, but man, was it aggressive at first. Look at that. But then look, so are the sellers as the moving averages cross over on the 30-second, and we get back under them. And I believe on this one, I might even move my stop loss. Sometimes I adjust my stop loss slightly. Instead of taking a $500 loss, I might take like a $600, $650 loss, something like that. Usually my trades are set up to be at least a 1-to-1 or a 1-to-2. Here lately, with this market, it's been like a 1-to-1.5 type of thing. But yeah, sellers are taking it over. When this happens, I mean, hopefully you're not using so much leverage that you can't incur that drawdown. You just have to trust in your strategy, and then whatever happens, happens. Because like Tom Hugard would say, like, the best loser wins. So if you lose gracefully, just take the L. Can try to just walk away, because my main problem is revenge trading. It's whenever I take a loss, and then I'll immediately try to take another trade right there. But I added into it right there, and it's not the, I don't know. I don't want to say it's the worst decision, not the best decision. Really, I just wanted to add in some leverage and take a win because I knew that the market just didn't have much in it right here. And I think at this time I was looking at something on Bookmap that I will show you guys here in a minute. It's going to show up. But I was looking at something on Bookmap, and I saw that we might not get this level. And look at that. Look how close that's. Same thing. It's just so close, yet so far. You get, quite a lot into profit, then it takes you back down, especially on 2 contracts. So we take it off for like $700. You can see that there was like a lot of contracts right above us, like 105, 106 contracts. And above that, literally like 1 or 2 points, 3 points, 1,300 contracts or something, and then 1,000 contracts. I've never even seen that many contracts, for the buyers to get through there. I mean, they'd have to be aggressive. And you can see by these little bubbles that those are little market orders. They're not hitting the ask very hard. Just not much aggression. They're kind of running out of steam. So that's why I just wanted to over leverage and kind of just get out of there, Probably shouldn't have done 2 contracts, but it is what it is. This was another day here where this was like a Trump news tweet or something like that. Nowhere in my strategy does it say Trump news tweet, take a short. But here we are, like I said, I'm not perfect. And we will show some L's. But I was trying to go short off this fair value gap in here. I thought, oh man, this is going to have some follow through. Let's see what happens. And I think we had already lost like a couple $100. Yeah, this is one of the losing days. And what I did after this was just lock it out and leave, though, man. You can't stay in there, once you hit, what is your daily loss limit to you, or you type that in the computer to make it do it. You got to get out of there. Right there. And then we lock out. But here's some of the stats. This is the one account. This was across 4 accounts. We made $1,700. We'll get half of that on this one. Average winner 297, average loser 261. So about a 1-to-1 there with a win rate of 63%. It's normally not like that. It's just kind of a choppy price action. Trading through this chop. This is how I had to trade. These trades are way longer. Average winner was like 12 minutes or something. It's never like that for me. But there's some of the calendar. Here's the other one. I've had these for a little longer. Monthly P&L, $4,000 basically. See, the average winner on there is 375, average loser 251. And I think the account balance is lower than that 4K. It was like, I don't remember what it was, but in total we made 8.9K for the month off of that payout and one before it. So hope you guys like the video. If you liked it, like and subscribe. I appreciate you and hope you have a great day.